Hello friends, welcome back. Let's look at this example. Find the equation of the straight line through point of intersection of two lines, that is 2x plus y minus 1 equal to 0 and x plus y minus 2 equal to 0, and making with the coordinate axis a triangle of area 3 by 8. Let me just try to understand. So we have to make a triangle with coordinate axis. So let's say if these are the coordinate axis, we are talking about a line like this. Let us assume that, and that line has to pass through point of intersection of this thing, two lines that we will anyway form it. We will use L1 plus lambda L2, so that we will get the equation of that straight line which is passing through intersection of L1 and L2. It has to make an triangle with coordinate axis of area 3 by 8. So we know that if this distance, or let us say this x-intercept is A and y-intercept is B, we know that it's a right angle triangle. So can I say area equal to half into A into B? And when we are saying the intercepts are A and B, we are talking about the form x by A plus y by B equal to 1. So with this background, we can go into the problem and try to solve it. Let me just repeat that what I am saying. We know that if you want to make with coordinate axis a triangle of a specific area, so you should have your x-intercept and y-intercept. Let them be A and B. You will be forming a right angle triangle, and half base into height is nothing but half into leg 1 into leg 2, or half into base into perpendicular. Whatever it is half AB. Okay, right. Now what we will do is we will use L1 plus lambda L2 and try to get an equation in the form of x by A plus y by B equal to 1. After that, I can find out the values of AB and equate to the area whatever is given to us. So first we will try to find the equation. So for that, what I will do, I will say L1, that is 2x plus y minus 1 plus lambda into L2, that is x plus 3y minus 2 equal to 0. We know that the family of straight lines which are passing through point of intersection of these two lines is nothing but equal to L1 plus lambda into L2. Now let me just try to convert this into x by A plus y by B equal to 1 form. Before that, I should have this in Ax plus By plus C equal to 0. So if I expand this, I will have 2x plus y minus 1 plus lambda into x, that is lambda x, plus lambda into 3y, 3 lambda y, minus 2 lambda equal to 0. If you try to add like terms, I will have x into lambda plus 2 plus y into 1 plus 3 lambda equal to 2 lambda plus 1. That's the two steps actually I have done in one step, but you should be okay with that. Now we want to convert this into the form of x by A plus y by B equal to 1. So I will try to make this as 1. So I will divide by 2 lambda plus 1, so that I will have lambda plus 2 divided by 2 lambda plus 1 into x plus y into 3 lambda plus 1 divided by 2 lambda plus 1 equal to 1. Now that will tell me what is the value of A. What's the value of A? Let us write it down here. We'll write it down here. A equal to x by A. So A will be 2 lambda plus 1 by lambda plus 2. We are talking about the form x by A plus y by B equal to 1. So x as it is there. I should have divided by a. That means here should be 2 lambda plus 1 by lambda plus 2. Similarly, b equal to 2 lambda plus 1 by 3 lambda plus 1. Okay. Now let us go to the condition what we have been given. The condition says that half into a into b equal to 3 by 8. So can I say AB equal to 3 by 4? So let's leverage this particular condition to find out the value of lambda. Once we got the lambda, we are pretty straightforward. We can easily substitute the value of lambda in L1 plus lambda L2 so that we can find out the two equations of the straight lines, which will satisfy both the conditions that they have to pass through the point of intersection, and also they should form a triangle of area 3 by 8 with coordinate axis. Okay, now we know A, we know B, we have to equate it to 3 by 4. I'll write down 2 lambda plus 1 divided by lambda plus 2 into 2 lambda plus 1 divided by 3 lambda plus 1 equal to 3 by 4. Now we will simplify this. We will go to the next step. That will be 4 into 2 lambda plus 1 whole square equal to 3 into 3 lambda plus 1 into lambda plus 2. If I simplify that, I will have 4 into 4 lambda square a square plus 2ab, that is 4 lambda, plus b square, that is 1, equal to 3 into 3 lambda into lambda, 3 lambda square, 3 lambda into 2 plus lambda. I simplify that, I will get 7 lambda plus 2. We will write one more step, that will be 16 lambda square plus 16 lambda plus 4 equal to 9 lambda square plus 21 lambda plus 6. We are just trying to get into a quadratic form so that we can use splitting the middle terms and find the values of lambda. Once we get the lambda, we will directly substitute in the formula. So I will have 7 lambda square minus 5 lambda minus 2 equal to 0. So I should have the product as negative 14 and the sum to be minus 5. So can I write it as minus 7 and plus 2 so that it will satisfy both of them? I will have, this is quadratic equations, or splitting the middle term, just splitting the middle term, nothing else. You can find out that 7 lambda, you can take it lambda minus 1 plus 2 into lambda minus 1. So 7 lambda plus 2 equal to 0 or lambda minus 1 equal to 0, that will give you lambda equal to 1 or lambda equal to minus 2 by 7. So we have two values for lambda. So now we can go ahead and substitute the value of lambda. First we will take the first one. We will say first case lambda equal to 1. If I say lambda equal to 1, what is the equation we have? 2x minus y plus 1. I will just keep it here. Or we can directly substitute in the here itself. We can do that. That's also not a problem at all. We can directly write it here. Okay, lambda plus 2 is 3x by 2 lambda plus 1 is again 3 plus y into 3 lambda plus 1, that is 4 divided by 2 lambda plus 1, that is again 3, equal to 1. So can I say nothing but equal to 3x plus 4y minus 3 equal to 0. So that is 3x plus 4y, this is 4, we are multiplying y with 4, equal to 3, or can I say minus 3 equal to 0. That will be the first one. The second one will be lambda equal to minus 2 divided by 7. So I will have lambda plus 2. So let me write it down. Lambda plus 2 by 2 lambda plus 1. Okay. Let me see, we have enough place here. Yes, let me write it down. Lambda plus 2. So minus 2 by 7 minus 2 by 7 plus 2 divided by 2 into minus 2 by 7 plus 1 plus y into 3 into lambda, that is, can I say, minus 6 by 7 plus 1 by 2 into minus 2 by 7 plus 1. 2 lambda plus 1 it is, that is 2 into minus 2 by 7 plus 1. Same thing here, 2 into minus 2 by 7 plus 1. So it is lambda plus 2 divided by 2 lambda plus 1 plus y into 3 lambda, that is minus 6 by 7 plus 1 divided by minus 4 by 7 plus 1. So if you simplify that, we will have, let me just write it down here, we will have, where is the x, where is the y? This is x plus y equal to 1. We are substituting in this equation. We are substituting in equation 1. Substituting in equation 1. So let us see what we will get now. If you simplify, let us see, 14 minus 2, 12, 12 by minus 4 by 7 plus 1, that is 12 by 3, let us say 4x, I will write down here 4x. Next 1 minus 6 by 7 plus 7 by 7, 1 by 7, 1 by 1 minus 4 by 7, 1 by 7 by 1 by 7 by 3 by 7. So that will be y by 3 equal to 1, or can I say 12x plus y minus 3 equal to 0. You can directly substitute in this form, or you can directly go to L1 plus lambda L2, because you have to substitute lambda here and you can simplify. That way also you will get the same answer. You can cross check that. You will have two equations. One is 3x plus 4y minus 3 equal to 0. Another is 12x plus y minus 3 equal to 0. So let me just summarize this, how we have done this. Find the equation of the straight line through point of intersection of two lines, 2x plus y minus 1 equal to 0 and x plus 3y minus 2 equal to 0, and making with coordinate axis a triangle of area 3 by 8. So whenever I say the coordinate axis you want to make a triangle, I have to go to two intercept form, because that is where I have intercept x intercept A and y intercept B, and the area with coordinate axis comes into picture here. So half AB is the area. Given it is equal to 3 by 8, so AB becomes 3 by 4. Now what we will do? We will find out the equation of the straight line passing through these two straight lines, intersection of these two straight lines, that is L1 plus lambda L2 equal to 0. Now convert that into x by A plus y by B equal to 1. Find out what is the value of A, what is the value of B. Once you got the values of A and B, then you can equate AB equal to 3 by 4, find out the value of lambda. Once you get the lambda, you can go back to L1 plus lambda into L2 equal to 0 and substitute the value of lambda as 1 or minus 2 by 7. You will get two equations. One is 3x plus 4y minus 3 equal to 0, and another one is 12x plus y minus 3 equal to 0. So that's how we can solve that. We'll see one more interesting example related to family of straight lines. How to find out the equation of the straight line passing through point of intersection of two lines, and also one more condition to be satisfied. I'll catch you in the next session. Thanks for your time. Bye for now.